Hey everybody, it's me, the Betula Witch, back at it again with another video, and I am doing a little talk about a deck. So for these last couple of decks, they have been new ones that I've had, but a lot of the bulk of my decks I've had before I started YouTube, and I probably only have done like 7 of them on here. I want to talk about a lot of my decks because I think that they're cool and that you might like them. So yeah, so here I just took the little plastic off. You'll have to excuse that. Ooh, she's matte. She's matte. This is from the Rockwell Publishing. This is from Stacey DeMarco. I think she did the Gods and Titans Oracle deck. This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Nice packaging, nice little silvery bit there. You can kind of see it really shine nicely right there. With decks, here we have the Muse Tarot. Okay, I like when they have what it is on the side because I store most of my decks like this, so I just like to know what it is. The Moonchild Tarot doesn't do that with anything but the face, but I'll know what it is because of the way that the box looks. So yeah, all right. Okay, so yeah, this is what the deck looks like on the back. It gives a little blurb. This is what the back looks like. It shows you some of the cards, which I always love, especially if I'm online looking at a deck and I don't have the ability to like physically pick up a deck and, you know, like kind of flip through it. There's some shops that you go into where they'll have like a sample deck out that you can look through everything, but I do a lot of my shopping online. So yeah, having the cards on the back is always super helpful, and then looking at other people's reviews is helpful too, but there's sometimes looking at other people's reviews online is super helpful too, but then there's some times where if you're doing like a pre-order deck or something like that, you don't, obviously, like no one's got it but the author, and sometimes they don't post pics. So again, just to have this on the back I think is really helpful, especially for those who show up kind of after the party. So on the back it says, humans have connected to the mystical power of the moon and the energy of the seasons. This beautifully illustrated Queen of the Moon Oracle allows you, the modern seeker, to plug into the most primal energies of all. Okay, side note, I've gotten like a couple of things about the moon, couple of ideas to work with the moon. I've got a perfume that is associated with the moon, a sacred oud that is associated with the moon. I have the, what is that, the moon, the Lunar Nomad Lenormand or Oracle. Can't remember which one it is right now. I've got the Moonchild Tarot. I've got Lunar Abundance by Ezzy Spencer, and the Queen of the Moon Oracle. So if that is a sign that I need to be doing some work with the moon, honey, here it is. So that's what I'll be doing for the fall anyway. Check out my blog, check out YouTube, and catch me, watch me. I also do new and full moon readings. So if you want to tap into that energy and if you want to support the girl, I'm here for that. Let me help you get you right. I'm just saying. So anyways, I like this deck. Of course, what am I going to say? If you've seen my other deck unboxings, undeck reviews, undeck review. How do you undeck a deck? I can't speak right now. If you see my other unboxing or reviews on decks, what am I gonna say? It's matte. It's matte, so I like it because I like to do readings outside and I don't like to be blinded by the glare. So this is perfect. It's also nice and small, which is good if you're traveling, especially if you're traveling like with multiple decks and you're tight on space. This is the nice little thing here. Let me get my ruler. And she is 4 inches wide, 5.5 inches tall. almost an inch and a half thick. So you might have some space for this beauty. Speaking of that, this is what the inside of the cover looks like. This is what it looks like when you open it. The guidebook is ooh. The guidebook is glossy. The cards are glossy. The cards are glossy. Oh my god. What a disappointment. I don't think I'm gonna like the cardstock either. This doesn't look like all that nice cardstock. There's, yeah, let me just leave that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, okay? Let's talk about the guidebook really quick. So we have, ooh, okay, so we have 105 pages, full color with a picture of the cards. This particular card is the Waxing Gibbous 2, and it's associated with, oh, fear. Ooh, I'm gonna like this deck. I'm gonna like this deck. I also like, is this the right deck that I'm thinking of? If Stacey DeMarco did do Gods and Titans Oracle deck, she does delve into like the shadowy aspects of things, which I personally like, because I don't like to act like everything is all peaches and cream when there are darker aspects that need to be integrated and acknowledged and released. Sometimes in that order, sometimes one thing at a time, okay? But yeah, I really do appreciate that, and I do like the design of the pages. So it gives it has a picture of the card, the a keyword of the card, the kind of like central blurb, I guess, that's like the creme de la creme of the card, and then it goes in detail as to what's happening in that card. Ooh, and it gives crystal associations, a companion stone or metal. Nice. Okay, well, let's go back to the front. Okay, that's what that looks like. All right, it gives a table of contents here, which I appreciate. Honestly, if you ain't got a table of contents, I don't know what you were doing. Okay, I don't want to just meander through the book to find the card that I'm looking for. Sometimes I need to go places and I just need what I need when I need it. But there are places that, not places, there are decks like the, what is it, the Threads of Fate doesn't have an index, but that book is fire. So it's like it doesn't have an index, but it makes up for it in other ways. There. Oh, Rockwell Publishing is from Australia, which I think is really, really dope. From what I've seen, like, shipping to Australia sucks. And things are like super expensive too. So to have a publisher from Australia, I think is like really, really dope, just for the people of Australia, I guess. Because like I'm from America, so it's kind of easy to get, excuse me, decks and things that are from other countries. See, we got a table of contents, we got the preface, we got the introduction, talking about the moon, full moon, waning moon, goes over the phases. Yes, 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 ma'am. How to use the cards, it goes over spreads, which is helpful. Again, if this is like, you know, in this case, this is an oracle, but this is your first oracle. It introduces you to the energy that you'll be working with the oracle. It goes over different spreads. They're really simple. They're like 3-card spreads, 3 and 4 card spreads, which is nice. To sort of get you started. You can also, oh, and it talks about 1 card right away, 1 card divination right away, which is nice. Ooh, then there's a 7-card spread, a full lunar cycle spread with 28 days and an A, B, and C in the middle. Again, see, I like when these deck creators be putting their whole foot into this. It's not just, you know, like here's some things and here's a card spread. No, like it gives you something of substance, which I greatly appreciate. A way to dedicate your cards, and then it goes right into the cards. Dark moon, new moon, waxing crescent, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like this. I like this. So far I love the imagery of the cards. Okay, cool. So yeah, I like the cards. She also has, what is this, the lunar and seasonal diary for the northern and southern hemispheres, which is nice. Well, then the illustrator for this deck is Kinga Britchke. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Okay, and it also says where we can go for more of her works and how she likes the surrealism and magical realism and dark whimsy and creating like stories in her pictures, which is really dope. So hopefully that will come through with the deck. And so from what I'm seeing, it's that whole like when people use like Photoshop to like kind of like mix images together, if that makes sense. So I don't know what that's called, but like in this style of, and I always reference this because these are some of my favorite decks, in the style of, I think like the Lunar Nomad Oracle was like that, the Zombie Tarot, which I rocked with the Zombie Tarot for a while. Work Your Light, which Danielle Noel did, and that is the author and illustrator of the Moonchild Tarot, of the Akashic Tarot, of the Star Child Tarot. So, you know, what is also the Tarot Illuminati, I think. No, not that one. The Enchanted Map Oracle. Wow, I'm just, you know, here looking at that. And that's all I can think of off of the top of my head. So, yeah, I like this guidebook. You can see it's like a nice little simple, short, to the point guidebook. This is a 44 card deck. So yeah, Rockpool, they also have their oracle cards on an app, which is that little thing there that it says, which is cool. So ooh, look at that. Look at the back. Look at the back. Look at the back of the cards. Yeah, I was right. I don't like this cardstock at all. It's too thin. It's too flimsy. And it's glossy. So I don't like it. But I mean, if you've got like arthritis in your hands, and it's like difficult for you to shuffle, this should be a little bit easier, even though it is glossy. With a lot of the glossier decks, like when I had the Isis Oracle deck, that one is glossy, but as you use it, the cards don't tend to stick to each other, like you kind of see here. And I would assume that would be the same for this deck as well. As you use it, it's not gonna want to stick super together like this. So, but back to what I was saying, the backs of the cards, I really like that. That's really nice. And this card is Super Moon. So If you don't know, with the supermoon, that's when the moon is just a little bit closer to Earth. It's not this close, okay? This is just for like beauty's sake. But yeah, supermoons are typically a little bit closer to the Earth, which is nice, and they appear just a little bit larger. So here we have the void, which is the dark moon. The new moon with new beginnings. Waxing crescent, one for realization. Acceptance. Growth. Assessing, but why she gotta look like Najee Ramba? If you ever watch Martin, you know what I'm talking about. I'm out here talking shit about hair as I need to get a shave, but shh. Alright, so these cards are cool. Ooh, looking for self-reflection. I like that. That take on the imagery is lovely. Oh, look at the protection. That's so cute. That's also the problem with like glossy cards. I'm just trying to show you the card, and then it's the reflection of the phone screen showing the card on the card. Like, that's a lot. I've always liked the picture of like whatever nebula that is. Okay, and like now I'm thinking of a Lindsey Sterling song, so I guess it's like whimsical enough. So that's what it's making me think of. Yeah, so this is really cool. Really nice deck. I appreciate this. I do like this deck. I'm excited to get into it. Again, this is what the inside of the like the back looks like. It's just that kind of ashen, almost purpley gray color. But yeah, I'm not a fan of glossy. I can't stand that. And I don't like how thin the cardstock is. But other than that, I do like this deck. I will be talking about my my feelings on the deck, just in not my feelings, doing like a deck spread where I talk about what the deck has for me, how we're gonna work together, things of that nature. I'll be doing that on my blog. You ever get like a moment of deja vu and it just comes through really hard and really heavy? Because that's what's happening to me. Anywho, yes, I will be doing that. That will be available on the blog. Might be up before this video because I'm planning to do like these kind of deck reviews, these deck musings, maybe like once a month. And I want to do like a new video every week. So yeah, at least every week, a new video at least every week. So yeah, that is going to do it for me, you guys. I hope that you enjoy this. Let me know your thoughts if you already have the deck and you've been working with it. Just some insight, some little things that you like, some things that you perhaps don't like, whatever. It's all good. Yeah, so I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for kicking it with me. Thank you for rocking with me for this one. Stay hydrated, mind your business, and until the next time, peace.